Fear, a primal instinct. It lurks in the shadows, whispers in the dark. It's the unseen hand that sends shivers down your spine. Horror stories. They prey on our deepest fears, magnify them, make them real. They transport us to worlds where terror reigns and nightmares come alive. These tales are not for the faint of heart. They delve into the abyss of human emotion, exposing our vulnerability. Prepare yourself, dear reader, for a journey into the heart of darkness. The house stood at the end of Harbinger Lane, shrouded in an eerie silence. Its windows, like vacant eyes, stared out at the world. A young boy, dared by his friends, approached the front door. The rusty hinges shrieked as he pushed it open. Dust-laden air filled his lungs. The musty smell of decay filled his nostrils. He took a hesitant step inside. A floorboard creaked above him. He froze, his heart pounding in his chest. He looked up, his breath caught in his throat. Something moved in the shadows. The forest stood silent, its ancient trees towering like sentinels, guarding secrets long forgotten. Shrouded in a blanket of mist, the air was thick with an eerie stillness that seemed almost tangible. A young woman, lost and alone, stumbled through the undergrowth. Her breaths came in short, panicked gasps as she tried to find her way. Every rustle of leaves, every snap of a twig sent chills down her spine. The forest seemed alive, whispering secrets she couldn't understand. She could feel eyes watching her, unseen in the dense foliage. The sensation of being followed was overwhelming, making her heart race. She quickened her pace, her heart pounding in her chest. The shadows seemed to close in around her, each step more frantic than the last. Suddenly she heard a whisper, carried on the wind. It was faint at first, almost indistinguishable from the rustling leaves. It seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. The whisper grew louder, more insistent, filling the air with an unsettling presence. She stopped, her blood turning to ice. The forest around her seemed to hold its breath, waiting. The whisper came again, closer this time. It was unmistakable now, a voice calling out to her. It was a name, her name, spoken in a low, guttural voice. The sound sent a shiver down her spine, freezing her in place. Section 4. The Carnival of Shadows. A place where the line between reality and nightmare blurs. The carnival arrived at dusk, a cacophony of sound and light. The air was thick with the scent of popcorn and cotton candy, mingling with the distant echoes of laughter.